a difficult thing to live with.
Is that possible?
I don't know how somebody gets past infidelity, but if I were in a similar situation, I'd like to think that I'd bend over backwards to try.
It's easy to say.
I love your daughter a lot. I seriously doubt that I could find a woman half as unique as she is. If she were to sleep with somebody else, it would drive me up a wall. But when I calmed down, cooled off, I'd remember that Hayley is incredibly special, and I would not want to lose her over one mistake.
So when Janet finally showed up in town, well, there was only one word for it. She was pathetic. Matt and I, we tried to help her out, but it didn't do any good. See, Janet had this grudge against Matt that went back to childhood. Sibling rivalry, and the mother made it worse and worse and worse. I mean, and then Janet, for whatever reason, I had no idea, she made me out to be the big prize, and that just fueled this grudge against Matt until Janet was off the planet, tried to kill Matt not once, but twice.
There's Natalie, the most wonderful person in the world, and her own sister tries to hurt her?
Janet was sick. The reason she tried to kill Dixie Cooney's brother Will with that crowbar was out of some twisted sense of loyalty to me. He was making Hayley's life hell, and she knew that Hayley was like a daughter to me.
Well, no wonder talking about her gives you and Tim the creeps.
And when she tried to take over Nat's life after she dumped her in the favorite well in town, she made herself up to look just like Nat, exactly. I mean, she fooled everybody, me included, and Timmy. He went bonkers on account of all of a sudden his mother's acting weird for no reason at all.
Poor Tim.
Yeah, well, poor everybody. I mean, she's corralled into her last-ditch honeymoon, one-shot deal, and that's where Amanda came in. You got the picture. But damn near close blew Nat and me apart, that's for sure.
But it didn't.
No. No, it didn't. But Tim, I mean, who knows about him?
And you can still send her baby pictures of Amanda.
Yeah, well, Janet might not be playing with all her marbles, but she did one same thing. She gave Amanda to me and Nat.
Lucky for Amanda.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. Janet makes my skin crawl. I mean, I hate what she did to Nat and me, and I hate what she did to Tim. I mean, who knows where that's going to wind up. But in the end, Nat and she made some kind of peace, and Nat would send her pictures every once in a while, up until the accident.
Yep. Natalie was amazing.
Yeah, the exact opposite of her sister. Just thank your lucky stars you never have to go face to face with Janet from another planet.
Have you ever been to Pine Valley?
No. I'm sure it's lovely, but there are other small towns, perhaps back in Canada.
Oh, no. No, it's Pine Valley or nothing. My heart's set on it.
You can't be very popular there. Going back won't be easy.
Well, there's one person there who doesn't hold any grudges against me.
Who?
My baby girl.
You realize you can't pick her up and start over.
I know that, but I can see her.
Since your sister passed away, Detective Dillon is Amanda's sole legal guardian. Janet, you have come to terms with what you did in the past, but he might not be so generous. I mean, do you really expect him to let you anywhere near Amanda?
Wouldn't that be a laugh?
What?
Well, with my slimmed-down body and brand-new face, Trevor wouldn't even know it was me unless I told him.
You will tell Trevor who you are.
Of course I will. Just kidding. Besides, Trevor would know anyway. After all, we were married.
Don't think of this surgery as some kind of an escape hatch. No matter what you look like, you're still going to be the same person underneath.
I didn't used to like the person underneath. But I do now. I realize that a makeover is not going to solve my problems. I've tried a new look. It doesn't change what's inside. But it will allow me to have a fresh start. Of course, the cherry on top is I get to watch my daughter grow up.
Amanda won't know who you are. You won't look the least bit familiar to her.
I'd be more upset if she confused me with Natalie. But it's just one more reason to be grateful for a whole new look. It's all for the best.
You have come a long way, Janet.
So you're going to give me the green light? I'm going to hit that operating table tomorrow.
Well, I can't see any reason why not. You'll be transported to the Emerson Correctional Facility later tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Jaffe. You won't be sorry.
Any experienced chef could duplicate that recipe like that.
Oh, yeah?
I think that's our cue to grab the kid and go.
All you need to do is just whip up a standard batter, throw some of that green slime in it, and voila, yucky pucky.
Oh, voila, hon. You're going to have a big heap of inedible victuals. That's what you're going to have.
Uncle Homer, you are unreasonable.
She thinks she can spice up a couple of chickens, then she's going to take over.
I'm not talking takeover. I'm talking 50-50 here. You know, I thought our marriage was a partnership. Equality from the bedroom to the boardroom.
When I married you, I promised to take care of you, right? I did not say anything about you being in my employ. Oh, no.
You are not listening to me, mister. I'm not talking about working for you. I'm talking about working with you.
Ooh, disaster.
Disaster? Well, it's worked out pretty well so far. I'm the one that's helped you make this chicken chef into the richest, tastiest fast food bistro in the state. I deserve to have my name next to yours as co-owner.
You know, this is all your fault. If you hadn't stolen my computer company, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
In the first place, I didn't steal anything. In the second place, don't blame your pig-headedness on me.
That's right. You leave my boy out of this.
You know, our financial picture is very rosy. You don't have to work. I think our son deserves a full-time mother.
Oh, I see. Well, don't you be laying that mama guilt on me. I spend every one of my spare moments with Peterkins, and you're perfectly capable of being a pretty good parent yourself. You know, we can both look after Petey.
Well, fine. Why don't we bring him right down, Harry, and bust the tables?
Oh, you are so thick-skulled. I am never going to get through to you.
Well, you're
I
not...
would have more luck trying to put pantyhose on an alligator.
You're not going to be a partner in this business, and that's that.
And 4, 3, 2... Now you done it.
Uncle Palmer, go apologize. There's no reason why she shouldn't be a partner.
Where do you think you're going?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You better get that slop back in the kitchen before a health inspector comes in here and has your you-know-what in a sling.
No way, Jose. Excuse me, but I'm going to have to confiscate this. If you have any complaints, you can address them to that narrow-minded old coot over there. He is the owner.
All right, Opal. You know, you've had your way.
I'm done talking, and now I'm walking, and I am taking every certified chicken part with me. And when you come to your senses, or when every customer in this store wants to lynch you, I will be at home. You just put that in your pot and cluck on it, bird brain.
Your mother. Your mother.
Now can we go?
You're not leaving. Not like this.
Well, so much for dignity.
Be sensible.
Get out of my face.
What are you going to do? You going to walk back to Pine Valley? You want to take another crack at freezing to death?
I can make it down to the caretaker's cabin before I freeze to death. When I get there, he will call me a nice, warm taxi.
Gloria, I don't know what you're thinking, but you can't go back to Adam. Because he doesn't want you. He doesn't want to hear a word out of your mouth. So why do you want to put yourself through that again?
I will do anything to get him back. I love him.
Why don't you try loving yourself for a change, Gloria? Please, don't go back there and get down on your hands and knees and degrade yourself in front of a man that just wants to spit on you. Don't do that. You're too good for that.
You never even tried to understand me.
He's never going to take you back. Never. Not in a million years, Gloria.
We'll see.
Don't turn your back on what I'm offering you. Because I'll give you more than Adam ever did.
I thought that was true. I would get in my car and I would drive straight to Pine Point and take a flying leap.
You can do what you want, Gloria, but you're going to have to face it sooner or later.
You face this, Alec. If Adam does not take me back, I'll survive. On my own. I have before and I will again. And no matter what happens, I do not need you.
When you told me that you loved me, it wasn't about sex. It was about me.
This isn't over. We'll be together.
I've lost so much. But I've gained a lot, too. Because I can walk out this door and never talk to you again. I'm free of you, Alec McIntyre. I'm finally free.
Heard anything about Janet? I mean, how she's doing?
Nope.
She doesn't write back.
Nada. Well, no, there was a letter to Olivia when Nat died about the will, inheritance of jewelry, grandmother stuff.
Uh-huh. Well, some people do manage to turn themselves around in prison.
Yeah. But don't hold your breath for Janet.
When's she up for parole?
Not for a long, long time, thank you very much. She ever set foot near me or the kids again, I'd rip her face off.
Have you thought about what you'll do if Trevor won't allow you to see your daughter?
I realize that's a possibility. I'm ready for it. I can cope.
Okay, as long as you're prepared. I hope things turn out all right for you, Janet. A lot of people don't get a second chance. I'll see you after the surgery. Good luck.
Goodbye, Janet. Hello, Pine Valley.
What did you say to him?
And I understand why you didn't tell me about Gloria.
This is one of those real-life first-class apologies. Does it apply to Gloria?
I don't want to fight. I tried.
You know, you can't keep the armor up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sooner or later, you have to let it come down. I mean, at least for a cleaning. Forget about last night. Think of the long term. And picture this house without Gloria in it. All it takes is one giant step. I think maybe you'll be happier in the long run.
I don't want to lose my daughter over this.
And miss your temper tantrums? Never. See how easy an apology can be?
It's easy to apologize to somebody you love.
Cracked, decay, crumbling, Target 12 found them on the bridges you trust every day. Make your drive safer with our special report, Deadly Decay, tonight.